LG quiz, and we're moving on with our final one to the constellation Horologium.
Saying that, the constellation of the clock. Okay, now this is the second round. It's called Picture Puzzle.
And that means they will be competing against each other, so they have to test those joysticks one by one.
DR. Kathy. Jan Eric. Okay, buzzers are working perfectly. Let's talk about this quiz. Hidden here in the gallery behind me, 6 pictures of portraits of famous people and groups, living or dead, fiction or real. Identify them through one clue.
And as always, they make their mark in history, science and technology, pop culture, sports, the arts, and politics and current events.
Right. Now, even while Berna and I are in the middle of asking the question, you can buzz in. Don't worry about interrupting us. We won't take it personally.
That's right, and the correct answers were 30 points. Again, no penalty for wrong answer. And this round will run 5 minutes.
That's right. I'll choose the first category. It will be history. Here we go. History. This American political leader and orator gave us the immortal line, "Give me liberty or give me death." Take it, DR.
Paul Revere.
I'm sorry, not Paul Revere. Go ahead, Kathy.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Good tries, though. Go on.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Not Theodore Roosevelt.
John Eric.
Any guess? The answer is Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry. Does the audience...
We know, or
Did the
I'm
audience know?
familiar.
The noise coming from the audience means they knew the answer. Patrick Henry's the answer for history. Okay, I'll choose the next one.
Number 2, science and technology. In 1931, the Swiss-born explorer made the first manned balloon flight to the stratosphere, and 10 years later he built the Bathyscaphe, a pioneering vehicle for deep-sea descents.
Who was he?
Time's up. The answer is Auguste Piccard. In 1960, his son, Jack, used the Bathyscaphe to reach the Challenger deep in the Marianas Trench, the deepest known part of the ocean.
There you go,
Auguste Piccard.
Okay, so he went high and he went very low. Okay, so I'll choose the next one. Try to put in an answer. There, here we go. Pop culture. Considered as Asia's first international supermodel, this New York-based Filipina has graced the covers of the world's premier fashion magazines and walked the ramp for all the major fashion designers. Who was she? Go ahead, Kathy.
Melanie Marquez.
Not Melanie
Sorry, not
Marquez.
Melanie Marquez. Ron.
No, I'm sorry, we're looking for a supermodel.
Supermodel. ER.
Pilar Pilapil.
Not Pilar
Not Pilar
Pilapil either.
Pilapil.
Jan Eric, come on.
Take a guess.
Of course, Les Longa is a superstar. She is based in New York.
And time is up.
The answer is Ana Baile. Ana Baile, familiar?
First international.
There she is.
Supermodel.
Walk all the ramps of the world.
Very exotic beauty.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Again.
so next one, sports.
This is under sports. For being the most dominant player on the LPGA Tour in recent years, this Australian is being called the Tiger Woods of...
Go ahead.
Carrie Webb.
Carrie Webb,
Carrie
very
Webb
good.
is right. That's 30 points for Pilar. And to complete, she's called the Tiger Woods of women's golf. And of course, the answer is Carrie Webb.
And of course, being Filipinos, hopefully sometime soon we'll say that the number one is Dorothy Pilapil. Diba? Let's go. Okay, ER, choose the next category.
Well, I'll take number 2.
Okay, number 6, politics and current events. Last May, this businessman plunged the Pacific island nation of
Ron.
I'm sorry, no. Once again. Last May, this businessman plunged the Pacific island nation of Fiji into crisis when he led a raid of the Fijian parliament and took dozens of lawmakers hostage. Who is this interesting man? Go ahead, Kathy.
Raj Kumar.
I'm sorry, no. That's a good guess. All over the papers last May. The answer? George Speight.
George
Speight.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'll take number 5.
Okay, number 5.
Number 5. The arts. This Colombian novelist and short story writer won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1982 and is best remembered for his masterpiece, 100 Years of Solitude. Who is he?
No answer? That was a tough one.
And the answer is Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
Gabriel Garcia Marquez. There you have it. Okay, so we've completed the picture puzzle. Let's recap. For history, it's Patrick Henry, Mr. Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death.
Science and Technology, August Picker.
Alright, for pop culture, supermodel Ana Baile.
Sports, Gary Webb.
Okay, the arts, Gabriel Garcia Marquez.
And politics and current events, George Spite.
Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the score.
And still leading, 140 points, Pateros Catholic School Gone.
Behind the second place, divided by the Academy of All the leader with 130 points, ER.
And Los Ferrer, 120 points, St. Paul College, but I'm not happy.
Okay, and finally, with the wins of Luis de Middle School, 100 points for Jan Eric Clear. You guys are going to have answers when you feel like it, when you think you know the answer, go for it. There are no deductions thus far, so our players are doing very well. And our audience, you guys are great support for all of our players. When we come back, we'll find out if they can use those joysticks and gun those mental missiles to shoot down them flying saucers. We'll have King Tacto, which will come back here on the digital LG play.